Have the water pump mounted. Did put this on after I had it mounted. I don't know, it was kind of easy to put on mounted. Question is going to be whether it's going to be in the way of the head when I put the head back. But I got it put on. 17 foot-pounds for torque. I had trouble finding my torque wrench. I haven't used it in a while, but that's about to change. Now I got the head that I'm going to use up on here. Instead of the one that came out of this, the one that came out of this is down there. With this, I'm going to just flip it, or just use this one, mainly because it's got the coil pack holes on there. I'm not sure what this is. I kind of popped it off. I don't know if that's like a redo number from a shop or something. I don't know. But we're gonna get this cleaned out a little bit. It's really in good shape, honestly. So we'll get it going. But let's get this cleaned up. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to videotape this, but I'm pretty sure you get the idea. I'm going to do the same thing I did to the top of the engine over there. Alright, so this is as far as I've gotten. I've got it all together all the way to the head. I did put the gasket on for the cover, but I haven't put the cover on yet. I need an oil cap for it, so I'm gonna have to look for one, because even the spare one I have over there, the cap is stuck on it, so it must be something with these that it does that. So I'm gonna have to look into that. So everything fit in nicely. Did have a trouble with this back bolt back here. I couldn't quite torque it for that one to the 110 pounds. I got it to like torque to probably around 90 pounds. I just couldn't get, even with an angle on the, I just couldn't get it. So much easier when this engine is out to get the proper torques on a lot of this stuff. But it's in, and I'm confident it'll run hopefully for a long time. Honestly, I think it will, as long as it still runs good with this. So I got the new housing, thermostat housing, with a new thermostat. Although the thermostat's funny, it was a 205 degree thermostat. I'm not quite sure why I picked that up, but oh well, it gets cold here, so should blow me some good heat. I'll need to put the temperature sensor back on there, and I put the new pump on. This tube, I did set it on here, didn't really get in the way while I added everything, and yeah, and then I put POR 15 in these areas that were rusting. Actually, I made a hole right here with my tool. I don't even know what it's called. I'll show you, but it was working great, actually. I forget what it's called. Scaler. So what it does, you hook it up to your pneumatic air tank, and when you run it, it vibrates these, and then it knocks off all the loose rust. And once I did that in all the areas where I saw rust, that's why I made the, I don't know if you can see it, the hole right there. But not too bad, honestly. So yeah, I saturated it in POR 15. Let this dry, and then start putting everything back. Typically with this POR 15, you want to paint over it. I think that's what I like to do, but I'm not interested in doing that quite yet. So that'll come a time when I pull all the components out of here and probably redo the engine bay. So, but that time is not now. So a couple things I got to do. Got to put the exhaust manifolds back on. They're laying on the ground right here, or on the floor. Put the intake manifold back on, sensor on. I did cut the hose for the power steering. I need to put a fitting in there, so that way it doesn't leak fluid, and should be good to go. Putting everything back, battery box, which goes right here, and shoot, I don't even know what all I took out of here. So battery box, the air box goes over here, and yeah, so the air box actually takes up this whole area, or battery box, air box takes up a lot of room. So I don't know, I'm playing with the idea of maybe getting a cold air intake similar to Project Alpha, but we'll see how that goes, if they even have the kit anymore. So if I remember correctly, you pretty much cut a hole somewhere up in here. So, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm tired. It's been a long day getting this together, cleaning it up, and not sure when I'll work on her next, but stay tuned for future videos.